coming to the end of the year, which means it's nearly time for me to decide what the best movie I saw this year was. But not yet. For now, I want to go back and take a look at some of the movies I've watched this year that I've changed my mind on subsequently after posting my initial thoughts and review on it. And there are 4 of them that I want to call out specifically. The first one is Ballerina. This was the John Wick spin-off that came out earlier this year with Ana de Armas. And originally I'd given that a 6 out of 10. And that subsequently changed to a 5 out of 10. Having given it a bit more time and not purely thinking about the action set pieces that contain John Wick at the end, I do think it was a fair bit weaker of an entry than the other John Wick movies that I was giving it credit for. Although it's still a good time, still perfectly watchable, 5 out of 10 is still a good movie, or a middle of the road movie at least. It just wasn't all that for me. A movie that I have now subsequently thought more highly on, Begonia. When I first came out of it, I was a bit like, what? And I think that's a thought many people had. So my initial thoughts weren't as positive, but I sat on it and I sat on it and I thought about that ending, and I just have to think, nah, that movie is great. So that went from a 6 to a 7 for me. Really, really like that movie. Next, a Marvel movie. Now, I'm probably more into Marvel movies than most people are these days, I'd have to say. And I was really excited for Fantastic Four. And when I initially got out of it, I was like, yeah, that was a well-made Marvel movie, like one of the better ones that's been made in a while. And I gave it an 8. It's not an 8. I hate to say it. I think that was my Marvel goggles on a bit, and I've subsequently taken that down to a 7. I still think it's one of the best movies they've made in a while, and I'm excited to see the characters again, but it was not an 8. Finally, one of my biggest surprises of the year, and a movie that I just think is easily in my top 3, 28 Years Later. This is the 28 Days Later zombie sequel that takes place, as the name suggests, 28 years later. I love this movie. I initially gave it a 7, but I've rewatched it since then, and it's just gone straight up to a 9. I love this movie. The performance from Ralph Fiennes is on another level. And I just love how it's constructed and how it comes together. Yeah, it's weird and it's tonally all over the place, but it kind of works for this style of movie. And I'm so excited for Bone Temple next year. I will be seated. So yeah, those are 4 movies that have changed. Tell me some movies that have changed in your opinion this year. Maybe you've seen them again, or maybe you've taken some time to think about them. I'd love to hear.